ahead, guys. I'm Tangar Game Glass, and this is Shtukensia.
This is Shtukensia Rusi game.
Shtukensia has her own gaming channel where she plays Hearthstone.
Yeah.
So please check it out. It will be in description of this video. Please come and subscribe to her channel. It's very necessary.
Very, very.
So today,
So I have pink nose on this video.
yeah, nice. Today, Shtukensia asked me to review her deck. She created her first deck.
Yes, yesterday I played Hearthstone and I make my first card collection.
Yeah, so she made her first deck, and let's take a look.
Actually, I think it's quite cool.
Okay, we would see. We would see.
So, expert, please tell me what do you think?
Oh, you have so much cards here. Okay, Arcane Missiles. It's a good card, which could help you in a lot of cases. This is more situative card, but also good one. So, if you
I'm like Ice Mage.
you like to be Ace Mage. So this is
like
Ice
that.
Mage deck.
Ice Mage with Fireball.
Okay, I see. But then I certainly I would take this. There has to be a card which I would certainly take, and I do not see this card at your deck. Where is it?
You can search by name.
I do not remember this name. Okay, it seems. Yeah, no, I am wrong. It seems there is no such card in this. It's in another add-on, so it's quite well what you have here.
Okay.
So this card. It's very situative card, but for Frost Mage deck, it's very good because it could freeze another character, and if it was frozen,
You
deal 4 damage.
4 damage.
And 4 damage for 1 mana, it's very powerful. 4 damage for 1 mana, it's very powerful.
Yes, that's why I like it very much.
Yeah, but you need to. It's very situative. You need to wait sometimes till you freeze something.
Yeah.
So it's this one. Oh, it's quite useless in my opinion.
Actually, because I think that if I mage, I have to have some shield.
It's okay, but then you could take this one, Mirror Image, which give you 2 shields with taunt, 2 for 1 mana.
Oh, it's
And
better than
this one for 1 mana, but this give you one. He has 1 attack, and these shields they do not have attack. But this cost as a spell, so this is spell.
I see.
It's not a creature. So when you use this card, and if you have this Mana Wyrm, Mana Wyrm will buff. So every time when Mana Wyrm on the table and you cast spells, he buffs. So for example, if you put Mana Wyrm on the table and then put this card, he would receive +1 attack.
Maybe we will change it right now.
You want to change it right
Yes.
now? Okay.
It's good. I like it.
But we could change only one. 2. Okay. Yeah, it's good a decision, I think. Then you took Mana Wyrm. Mana Wyrm, it's a good card for running earlier game.
Early game.
But you have only 1. Maybe you could take 2, but 1 it's also not bad.
Okay.
Shield Bearer. For 1 mana, null 4. It's not bad card, but it can't attack. So if you want to have defensive deck, what I could advise you, there is some cards for this type of decks, which could be very useful. For example, any card which buff. So for example, this guy, he is 0/4, and if you buff him with this, he give +2 attack. So you could use this card, because if you just put it, it's quite useless. But if you buff him, he would be +2, 4, 2/4. And even better cards we have here, because it's not permanent. This it's only for 1 turn, but there is card Also, good card in this way, it's this one. It can't attack, you see, but it's very high numbers. 4,
But
5.
it's not taunt.
It's not taunt. That's why you could take, let's put insert taunt. You could get this card. It's one of the best cards in the game. Why? Because it gives adjusted minions, so 2 minions who is nearby, +1/+1, permanent and taunt. So even it would be useful card even for shield bearers or also for mirror images, because you put mirror images, 2 cards, they're 0/2. You put this one in between, and it would be 1/3.
I see.
So it's very useful cards.
How can I put it in between? So
Just put it in between 2 cards, drag and drop it. So there's also some other cards they give you taunt. Which one? This one. You see, give adjusted minions taunt. It's very useful card because it has only 2 mana and very good stats. So it's
but it gives only when it dies.
what?
When it dies.
No, it's battle cry. It's when you put this card.
When you put, I see.
It's death rattle. Death rattle, it's when you die. And
Yeah.
battle cry, it's when. So this card, it would be very useful for this one, and for this one.
Maybe can we change my taunt for this?
Let's think a bit. You
Okay.
could do it later if you want, because it's very easy. You put taunt here, and you would
okay.
find any word taunt in cards.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so it's very useful. Next, so it's not bad card, but you need some buff for it, I think. Frostbolt, it's one of the best cards
I
because
like it very much.
Frostbolt, it give you very big damage, 3 damage for 2 mana, and also it could freeze, so it's control. Cobalt Geomancer, it's good card, very cheap one, and gives spell damage +1, so if you have a lot of spells, it could be useful. Because your opponent, he wouldn't like this card.
It's like a taunt.
It's like a taunt because he would try to kill it anyhow, because it's not really good card which he could bear at the table. But it's still, it's very, it's also very weak, you see, because 2/2, it's not really good stats also. But it's good for in some cases. This one, Forgetting Torch. This is very good card. I also like to use it because it's like you take another card. After you use it for 3 damage, it shuffle, it give you in your deck another card like this, which deal 6 damage. So actually I like this card very much also. You have only 1, maybe I'll take 2 even, but it's okay to have 1. Frost Nova. This is quite good card if you know how to use it, because it control table. So you freeze everything at enemy side. So sometimes it could save your life and give you extra turn to finish your opponent, for example. But it's not easy to use it well, so it's quite advanced card. I'm not sure that it's very good for a new player, but maybe. Harvester Golem, it's one of the best cards in the game again, because for 3 mana you have very good creature 2/3, because 3/2 it's worse than 2/3, because 2/3, for example, with this 2/3 creature you could kill Geomancer and wouldn't die.
Yeah.
So it's awesome card. And also when he died, Death Rattle, you summon 2/1 Golem, so it's one of the best cards in the game also. So I like it. Ironfur Grizzly, it's quite useless card, because
I'll just take it for taunt.
yeah, because it has not really good stats. 3/3 for 3 mana, it's middle stats, so nothing very good in here. I would change it for Buffer, for example. Then Fireball.
It's one of my favorite
Yeah, it's
cards.
good, very good, powerful card. It's control and damage, very good one.
Polymorph also one of my favorites.
But why you have only one?
Because I didn't have place for two.
Okay, but it's one of the best cards of mage
Yes.
again, so I would advise to take two. But okay, it's your decision. Evolved Kobold. This is new card. I just get it from new pack. So it's a new card.
And it's gave plus 2
And-
spell damage.
Yeah, it's good, but it's quite costly. 4 mana, I wouldn't take it, to tell the truth. What I would take, there is much better card. This one, Azure Drake, because it gives you plus spell damage +1. It has great stats, +4. And also, you draw a card, extra card.
I
So
see.
this card much
Let's
better
change it
than this one.
for
Change.
this one.
You want to change?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's one of the best cards of mage. I'll even take 2 maybe. Frost Elemental. It's not bad card because it has good characteristics. 5/5. And for 6 mana it's okay. And also you could freeze character by your decision when you put this card on the table. So it could work. But I do not like to play this mechanic, to tell the truth, because I'm not a big. It's possible to use it well, but you need to do it in the right time. So it's quite advanced card. All these freeze mechanics is very advanced in my opinion, and also it's for more aggressive. So you see, freeze mechanics. It's actually for aggressive decks because. If you why you need to freeze someone?
Because he's too powerful.
Because he take table and he
Yes.
control it, but you could freeze him and finish him with a pyroblast, for example. So if you control table with a freeze, you give yourself extra turns to survive and finish your opponent. So yeah, it's your deck with a lot of towns.
But I like to have taunt because he couldn't attack me, so he have to attack towns. And then I want to have spells. So instead, while he attack my towns, I will attack him.
Yeah, but these spells like freeze,
Yeah.
it's not attacking.
I also can
It's defending.
freeze. I also can freeze his main character.
And it wouldn't give you anything. It's useless. If you
he
freeze
can't use his
power.
power.
But it's not really important that he could use or he can't use.
But also, if he has a very strong card and I have nothing on my table, I can just freeze it.
Yes, but you have towns, so you need to decide what do you want, to freeze
I like
or to have
both.
towns. You could try it, but in my opinion, it's not so effective.
Okay.
Especially for new player. Freeze, it's hard mechanic.
Okay.
This one, it's very good card,
One of my favorite.
but if you play,
This plus
wait,
spell.
very important thing. If you play this deck, why you didn't took Blizzard? Because
it gives only 2 damage
and freeze everything.
for 6 mana.
Yes.
It's not big.
It's-
only 2 damage.
It's AoE, but it frees everything also. It's like then I would take personally. I would throw away Frost Nova and I would take Blizzard. Then
But Frost Nova is for 3 mana and this is for 6 mana.
yeah, you see, but you have quite a lot of cheap cards. You see, if you put your cursor here, you would see this map balance. It's mana curve, it's called.
And I want to be fast.
You can't be fast as a mage with towns and with freeze.
Yeah.
If you want to be fast, you need to take more aggressive cards. For example, something like this one, Abusive Sergeant. You remember this, yeah? Leaper Gnome for fast deck. More 2 mana cards. 2 mana cards. It's for fast decks mainly. Maybe 3 mana. And a lot of spells. So most of fast mages at its spell decks, actually. So this is not for fast game. This one,
Okay.
for example. This is good. This one for fast because it's powerful for 4 and good stuff. So decks which I like for fast mages, it's Enrage. These guys. Do you remember? You tried it because if it has any damage on him, you could damage him by yourself. He would have Enrage, Wind Fury. It means that he could deal twice damage. So he could do two attacks in one turn.
I see.
And also this one. Also you enrage it. He would, for example, with your fireball, it would have 2/2, but plus 3 attacks, so it would be 5/2. So this is for it's fast. It's for fast. Also this one maybe, but I'm not a big fan of this guy. This is it's new card for Enrage. Also, not bad. It would be 5/4. 5/4 for 4 mana. It's not the best also, but okay. I think so.
I see.
Yeah. Let's go next one. So this is good card, Flame Strike, powerful one to AoE, and you need to wait some time to get more cards on the table to use it, but sometimes it's better to use it faster. So it's very hard to decide where to use it. It's my own main problem when to decide to use it. But it costs 7 mana, but so you can't use it too early. Gruul. It's a good card because he become each turn he become stronger and stronger. So if he would survive 3 turns, he would be 10/10. So it's a good card. But it's for long game. It's long game card, not for fast deck. This is very good card. I also like to take it every time, almost, because it could heal you till 15 health, or he could reduce your opponent health to 15.
Yeah.
So it's awesome. This is very powerful card also because all battle cry mechanic all battle cry mechanic with dealing damage, it's also give possibilities to change your cards in very good with very good result. Even this card deal 1 damage could be quite useful because you put this card and he could deal damage and he wouldn't receive back. You see. So like this. It's also some guys, they taking such cards for aggressive decks. For example, this one also deal 1 damage. So it's good push, it's good pressure on your opponent. What we have also. This one, deal 2 damage, also good pressure. And this one, yeah, it's one of the best cards. I like it very much because 4 damage, it's very high. So you could kill something and still have this creature on the table. 9/7, very good stuff. So it's powerful. And Pyroblast, yeah, it's good choice if you need to finish your opponent. So it's for fast decks actually. But many decks they you could win sometimes with 6 turns. So this could be good for middle or even long time deck. So do you want to change something or would you try like this?
Let's try to change taunt.
Which one?
I have useless taunt.
This
one, I think. And another one.
2? Remove 2?
Yes.
For which one?
For someone which has spells.
Not buff?
Buff, yes, buff.
Or what?
Some.
What?
I don't remember. In the beginning, you said very good taunt, like.
Which help towns?
Yes.
Which buff towns?
Yeah.
Okay. It's this guy.
Let's take it. 2 maybe.
And you need to remove this also, I think this one down.
Yeah.
It's useful. Okay, and why you didn't take this one? 1/7 down.
Oh, it's also great. Let's take it. I like this
maybe
one.
this one then remove.
Which
Harvest.
is this?
Golem. His. Or Frost Nova.
Show me Golem. Yeah, let's remove Frost Nova.
Nova.
Yeah.
2 Nova remove.
1.
And 1 you want to leave.
Yeah, no, let's 2 remove.
And what to take? Okay. What do you want to take? Towns. This is towns. Here.
Something good I want. Something
You
very
could-
good.
You could take even this one, this cheap towns, for if you want. But they're quite useless.
What would you take for this my deck? What would you take for my deck if it would make it the most powerful?
I think this one is a good one because your deck it's quite this. It's very trustworthy.
Yeah.
So you need you need something defensive. You need a lot
Yeah.
of defensive. Maybe also I'll take some. I would try at your. It could be totally taunted deck. Maybe even these guys take some fury, which give taunt to others. I would remove this frost elemental, for example.
What is this? Yes, let's remove it.
And what to take?
Something very good and powerful.
Let's check this. You see, we have quite interesting tactics here. Some which can't attack, and you could give provocation to them with these cards, like this. You could give taunt to him, and he would be useful. So you could 4 cards right now, which could give taunt. You could. It's quite good chances.
Let's do it. And can't attack it. What does it mean? He can't attack. So,
He can't attack. You put it, and he just like lay like this.
And why it lay?
It lay like this. He can't attack
He can't attack any time.
any. But you could make him
Maybe.
provocation, or also you could silence him.
And what does it mean, silence?
Silence. Its mechanics. For example, this is very.
But I don't have cards to make it silent.
Yeah, you do not have, but maybe you should have. You should consider to have it. Where is it? I'm trying to find this guy. Okay. Yeah, this guy. He could silence my minion. So when you silence, you remove this description. For example, if you silence Kobold, he wouldn't have this spell damage +1. Or if you silence this guy, he wouldn't have taunt. So silence is very good mechanics.
But I don't have cards to silence except of this can't attack.
Yeah, so maybe to remove it.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Maybe it's better not to have can't attack.
Yeah, I think so. Let's do not have. We do not have
No, we don't have. So what would we take to cards less?
it.
Maybe another polymorph?
We could take it, and also we could. You could consider take this guy. He also could be useful. He give +2 attack for 1 turn.
What does it mean, attack this turn?
So you could buff something for only for 1 turn, and it's quite useful. Good change, very good, because of this card.
But
So-
I can only do it once.
Yeah, but and play very good. It's very good card.
Yeah, let's take it.
Or another option, you could take this taunt also if you like taunts.
Let's take polymorph.
Polymorph, okay.
Another polymorph. So I have 1 card left.
Yeah, and also I think we could remove this guy.
Oh, okay.
Because he gives taunt, we do not need it. Mana Wyrm. So we have 3 cards.
Yes, maybe.
If I would look at this, I would tell you that
Maybe to take more towns.
you have quite early deck, so maybe it's quite not bad deck right now, by the way. I would take another Azure Drake, for sure.
Oh, okay, let's take it.
Because it's one of the best cards for mage. It's just a very unbalanced card. And if I would look here, this one I wanted to sell you. If you want to play,
Let's take 2.
it's just the best card. It's the best card for freeze mage.
Oh, great. So we made it.
But you do not have freeze.
I have.
To tell the truth.
We
You have
remove Frost
two
Nova.
cards here. You have 2 cards here. And you have.
That's it.
That's it. So maybe you could consider to take
Frost Nova.
Blizzard.
Oh,
Or another good option, it's Cone of Cold, because it's not only freeze, but also deal 1 damage.
let's take.
But
one
it's
of
only
them.
for free cards, and you do not have any cards left. But it's one of the best cards, to tell the truth. Right now, every freeze mage has to have, because it's very great control. You see, you destroy, you freeze minion, 10-10 minion here versus you. He would kill you. You freeze it and kill it for 2 mana. It's super card.
Yeah.
This card it made this cold decks actually work.
But then I need more cold control in my thing, in my deck.
Yeah.
Maybe change something to cold control.
Arcane Missiles. They're not really useful, I think. I would change Arcane Missiles for Cone of Cold, for example. Yeah, I'll do it.
Let's do it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Cone of Cold. And also, I would consider to take Blizzard
Instead of what?
instead of Flame Strike.
We take 1 flame strike and 1 blizzard.
Okay, it's a good choice. What I can tell more here? Not bad deck, by the way. Even I would play like this for sure. I have questions only about these cards, about Gruul. What I could take? Of course, every mage, one of the best cards for mage. It's actually, I'll show you. You know this card, of course. Also, this is very good aggressive because it has Divine Shield. You know Divine Shield, yeah?
Yes.
It's bubble, but it have charge, so you put it at the table at the same turn you could charge. With Divine Shield, so it's powerful. But I am not telling about this card, but about this Grubashi Berserker, because it has huge stats. If you fireball at this card, it would become 5/6.
But instead of that Gruul,
Yeah, instead of that rule, so it's quite close card.
but Gruul has more stats. 7/7.
But this cost 5 mana and Gruul cost 8.
I see. Let's change it.
I would change it.
Let's change it.
Also, Faceless Manipulator, very powerful card, because you could copy, with this card, you could copy Serpent or Alexstrasza or your enemy creature. Also, this one, good one to destroy something. But you have a lot of control, you do not need it. So right now, I would take Berserker, I think. It's a good card, it's a very dangerous card. Enemy has to destroy it, because you know what the point? Every time when you take damage, he has +3. So you fireball it once, it's 5, 6. You fireball second one, it's 8, 5. Fireball at it's 11. So this card is one of the most dangerous for your opponent and very effective.
Let's maybe take it instead Gruul one. And maybe instead of something else, I don't know.
Maybe I'll take it instead of Combat Serpent, I think.
Let's do it.
Because it's too... This one, okay. And you have Pyroblast to finish your opponent. Yeah, this I like this. Maybe I would change. It's not my style to play from Provocation, but I didn't try to tell the truth. To play from Provocation and Freeze. So maybe it's quite strong deck. Let's try it. Do you want?
Yes, let's make another video maybe. To try it.
Okay, let's make another video to try it, guys. Thank you very much. We would try it right now. So, or maybe let's you try it
Okay.
at your stream.
Okay.
So, guys, we will put a link to Shtukensia channel below. Please come to her channel. She has her own gaming channel, and she will try this deck.
Okay, let's try it.
Bye bye.
Thank you very much. It's very good help.
You're welcome.